up everybody, Dragon Master 25 here, and with a deck profile of my Battlewasp. So let's get straight into it. So first off, we want 3 copies of Battlewasp Sting the Poison, the Stratos of the deck, and a very balanced and fair negate on the opponent's turn, plus it has to sacrifice another insect except itself in order to actually do it. So it's kind of a like scenario like Rainbow Neos has to give up something. This deck cannot function with 1, it cannot function with 2, it must be played at 3. Next is the extenders. Pin the bullseye. Well, there's nothing special except extending that is good for, and it can burn the opponent for 200. Next is Twinbow the attacker. This one can attack directly 2 times if there's no other monsters and can do a total of 2000 damage. Also, this is the one that locks you into special summoning only insect monsters in the extra deck for the rest of the turn, and a good extender as well. Next is the new one, Outslaught, which is the new level 5 main deck Battlewasp monster, which can special summon itself and set directly from the deck Battlewasp Wind, which is basically Black Whirlwind of the deck, and it can reduce a level of your Battlewasp monster by 1 by banishing itself. Next, 2 copies of the Floater, the Rapid Fire. This one's ideal for the extra normal summoning, the normal summon it, bring back poison and get more searches going. Next is Romance Insect. Not really need to explain what this does, everyone knows what this old thing does. If it gets sent to the graveyard, add a high level insect monster from your hand. If it gets banished, you mill 1. Next is the ones that it can search are my trio of insects. Kaiju, because it can. The walking Regeki, that can't attack the turn it does, plus it needs to cost a banishing 3 insects to summon. This one costs 2 insects to summon by banishing. Don't really need to say anything else about that. Next is one Hop here, because there is an insect I can summon on the opponent's turn with that. Spells. Harpy's Feather Duster, don't need to explain. 2 Regekis. This new one can shuffle back any of your banished 3 insects and draw 1 card, and I believe it does something else as well. This card is basically a hero's lib for the Battlewasp, summon 1 and banish itself from the graveyard to summon, no not summon, to add Summoning Swarm from your deck to hand. Next is Revival Swarm. This is the monster reborn of the deck. Basically it can revive any of your Battlewasps, including your Synchros, banish itself to protect it from being destroyed by battle or card effects during your opponent's turn. And here's Summoning Swarm, the sole charge of the deck. Up to the number of your opponent controls, you summon back that many main deck monsters. This cannot bring your Synchros back. Then we got the Black Whirlwind of the deck, Battlewasp Wind. Basically don't need to explain any more than that, other than its other effect to target any insect monster and turn it into a tuner. Next is Nest, an old one, stops the battle phase, summon and get more searches going. And then the last 2, Magic Cylinders, a love-hate card. I love using this when it's me who's using it, but don't like it when the opponent uses it on me. And it's good to end games with if they're foolish enough to attack directly and they don't know that I've got it. Next is the extra deck. 2 Insectors, Link, to help Romance Insect get its effects plays going, and shuffle and draw 1 card. Next I'll play Horn. This gives me an extra normal summon. It can banish it up to 3 to summon itself back, which is really helpful for the deck. 1 Great Fly, don't need to say anything except it just powers up Winds. The level 3 Link, because it summons more insects from the graveyard. So does this. Fate number 3. My ultimate rare number 20, which I believe was given to me by Dark Magician. I can't remember if it was just a gift or we traded somehow for it. Synchros, I run 2 of each of these ones. Don't need to say much about this one. The one I can summon on the opponent's turn with Hop here. Make them discard a card. I'll run 2 of this one. This also gives me an extra normal summon and can do something else like burn damages like most of the synchros do. This one is Gale the Whirlwind for the extra deck though. It cuts an opponent's monster by half and gets rid of it. This one can attack twice if it's got a synchro material used to summon it. And if it can't destroy anything, it can just do burn damage instead. And then 1 Ballista of the Armageddon, because it banishes all my insects. And the Piercer, basically, if someone destroys it, I revive 3 of my banished insect monsters. And the new guy, which is a nuke on summon. Best way to explain it is just say someone would banishes it regardless, faced up, or banishes it. It just comes straight back and nukes the opponent's field for every number of banished insect monsters I have, and he gains attack points, so he becomes a really good big boy and he's unaffected. Come on, stop, focus will you? Can't be destroyed by card effects. So a little protection on him. Yeah, be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think below of this deck profile. I'll see you shortly, soon for the next one. Peace out.